expectation, while the warmth of the UK audience reinforced her long-standing connection with British fans. The judging panel for 2026, Jonathan Ross, Davina McCall, Maya Jama, and Mo Gilligan, had already settled into a rhythm that balanced humor with genuine musical insight. Guest appearances, including Ben Shepherd during the Spooktacular episode, added freshness without disrupting the show's core dynamic. Meanwhile, host Joel Dummett continued to anchor the chaos with enthusiasm and reassurance, his role now inseparable from the program's identity. Detroit's exit marked the fourth elimination of the series, but it left an outsized impact. It demonstrated that The Masked Singer UK was no longer simply about guessing contemporary celebrities. It had become a platform where musical heritage could be reframed for a new generation. The broader shape of the 2026 series. Beyond Gargoyle's reveal, the 2026 season stood out for its range. Early unmaskings included well-known figures from television, music, and alternative culture, ensuring that no single demographic dominated the cast. The show leaned heavily into themed episodes, with Spooktacular, Movie Nights, and decade-focused performances giving contestants room to experiment. Clue packages grew more cinematic, often weaving together personal anecdotes, red herrings, and visual metaphors that kept even the most experienced fans guessing. Social media engagement reached new highs, with speculation threads dissecting accents, breathing patterns, and even choreography habits. By this point, The Masked Singer UK had become appointment television again. In an era increasingly dominated by on-demand viewing, the show thrived on communal speculation. Viewers wanted to watch live, tweet in real time, and be part of the collective shock when the mask finally came off. The inclusion of a figure like Marcella Detroit underlined the show's maturity. It no longer needed to rely on gimmicks alone. Its strength lay in contrast: pop stars alongside punk icons, TV presenters alongside global chart toppers, all leveled by anonymity. 2025, a confident show hits its stride. To understand why the 2026 reveal resonated so strongly, it helps to look back at 2025, a year when The Masked Singer UK truly hit its stride. Series 6, which aired in early 2025, was marked by confidence rather than experimentation. The show knew what it was, and more importantly, what it wasn't. Production values increased noticeably, with more intricate costumes, refined sound mixing, and performances staged to feel closer to live concerts than novelty routines. That year's competition was ultimately won by Samantha Box, performing as Pufferfish. Box's victory was widely praised, with viewers and critics alike acknowledging the consistency and emotional clarity of her performances. Her win reinforced the idea that strong vocal ability still mattered, even in a show built on spectacle. The 2025 final also featured Gregory Porter as runner-up and Martipello in third place, a lineup that highlighted the show's ongoing appeal to established musicians. This blend of credibility and entertainment helped The Masked Singer UK shake off lingering perceptions that it was purely novelty television. One of the key developments in 2025 was the expansion of digital content. Spin-off discussions, behind-the-scenes clips, and extended clue breakdowns became part of the viewing experience. Fans no longer just watched the show, they lived inside its ecosystem for weeks at a time. Judges refined their roles as well. Jonathan Ross leaned deeper into pop culture history, Davina McCall embraced emotional connection, Mo Gilligan provided sharp comic relief, and Maya Jama emerged as a confident, instinctive guesser with strong audience rapport. The panel no longer felt like individuals sharing a desk, but a cohesive unit driving the narrative forward. By the end of the 2025 season, it was clear that The Masked Singer UK was no longer chasing validation. It had become a proven format, capable of evolving without losing its core appeal. 2024, laying the groundwork for longevity. The seeds for this success were firmly planted in 2024. By that point, The Masked Singer UK had already survived the most difficult phase of any entertainment format, proving it could last beyond the initial novelty. In 2024, the show focused on consolidation. Rather than reinventing itself, it refined the balance between mystery, music, and humor. Contestants spanned multiple generations, ensuring that family audiences could watch together, each recognizing different names when the masks came off. This period also marked a shift in how the show treated its reveals. Instead of purely chasing shock value, producers began to frame unmaskings as career moments. Artists were given space to reflect on their journeys, their relationship with fame, and why anonymity had appealed to them. That approach paid off in later years. By the time Marcella Detroit stepped out from behind Goggle in 2026, audiences were primed to appreciate not just who she was, but why her participation mattered. In 2024, The Masked Singer UK also benefited from ITV's continued commitment to event television. Strategic scheduling, heavy promotion, and consistent presentation ensured the show remained a centerpiece of the winter TV calendar. Why Goggle's reveal felt different. Looking back across 2026 to 2024, the Goggle reveal stands out not simply because of who was under the mask, but because of what it represented. Marcella Detroit's participation symbolized the show's evolution into a space where artists could revisit their identities without pressure. Performing anonymously allowed her to reconnect with audiences on her own terms, stripped of expectation and nostalgia. It also highlighted the show's growing respect for musical history. Rather than treating veteran performers as novelty acts, The Masked Singer UK framed Detroit as a legitimate competitor, judged on performance rather than reputation. For viewers, the moment was both surprising and emotional. It bridged generations, reminding older fans of a defining musical era while introducing younger audiences to a voice that shaped British pop culture long before social media existed. A show that understands its audience. Across these 3 years, one truth becomes clear. The Masked Singer UK succeeds because it understands its audience. It knows when to be silly and when to be sincere, when to lean into spectacle and when to let a voice speak for itself. By 2026, the show had mastered the art of balance. It could deliver outrageous costumes one week and deeply moving performances the next. It could unmask a global superstar or a cult favorite, and make both feel equally significant. The journey from 2024 through 2026 shows a program that didn't just survive changing viewer habits, but adapted to them. In doing so, it turned fleeting mystery into lasting impact. Looking ahead, as the 2026 series continues beyond Goggle's exit, speculation remains fierce about who else might be hiding behind the remaining masks. But regardless of who wins, the legacy of this era is already secure. From the groundwork laid in 2024, through the confidence of 2025, to the emotional resonance of Marcella Detroit's unmasking in 2026, The Masked Singer UK has proven itself more than a guessing game. It is, at its best, a celebration of performance, reinvention, and the enduring power of music, even when it comes from behind a mask.